Here is a quadratic function, y equals 3x squared minus 2x plus 9. What are the a, b, and c of this quadratic function? Remember, a is the coefficient of the x squared term. In this case, it's 3. b is the coefficient of the x term. And in this case, it's negative 2. And be careful. Always look at the operation in front. This is subtracting, so it's like the same as adding a negative 2x. And remember, c is the constant term. In this case, it's 9, and it's positive. It's very important that you can identify a, b, and c in every quadratic function. A common mistake is to say that a equals 3x squared. This is not correct because a is only the coefficient of the x squared term. It's not the whole x squared term. And so it would be common to see b equals negative 2x, which is wrong because b is only the coefficient of the x term. It's the number in front of the x. What about these two quadratic functions? Can you identify a, b, and c? On the blue one, a is the coefficient of the x squared term. You can't see it, but negative x squared means negative 1 times x squared. So a equals negative 1. What about b? The coefficient of the x term is just 11, and we check in front and it is positive. And c is our constant term. In this case, it's 20, but because of the subtraction, we say negative 20. What about the purple function? Well, a is the coefficient of the x squared term. How many x squareds do we have here? We have 1. If there's no coefficient, it's just 1. 1 times x squared. So, we write a equals 1. What about b? b is 1 also, except it's a negative 1. Easy to miss that. And c, what is c? Well, there is no constant term. So we say c is 0. Because if we add 0, we'd end up with the same function.